Now that the tulips and other spring bulbs have been put to bed and covered with this black mulch to keep them warm for the winter, we wait in anticipation for the first hard frost. The garden has moved and transitioned from mild temperatures to a hard winter frost, which is transforming this garden. 28 degrees outside this morning on November 15th. Everything is frozen, and this is the beginning of the winter sleep for my garden, Catherine's garden, my urban cottage garden. Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's garden. Well, we are in the middle of November, and you can see the frost on the glass table here, and the leaves are fallen. And this is where we are right now in the garden. If you look up here, you can see that a lot of the major trees, that their leaves are bare. This one is a major one right here. You see a little nest there, probably for the squirrels. And it is a cold morning in the 30s. And you can see the frost on the ground and on the grass. There are a lot of leaves that have fallen, especially in the back part of the garden there, because that's where the oak tree leaves are. And there's still a lot of leaves to fall. This tree that I call Mighty Oak is very, very slow in releasing its leaves. They tend to hang on well into February or January, February. If we get a lot of snowstorms and things like that, it'll weigh it down and bring out some more leaves. But as you can see, it's just a sea of oak leaves, oak tree leaves on the ground back there. And we will pick them up and bag them up and use some of them for mulch, as well as composting them. But that's where we are right now in Catherine's garden. In spite of all of the changes that are happening in this month, with the leaves falling and the garden going to sleep, we are thankful. November is definitely a month of Thanksgiving and being grateful for the good things that have happened. And even though there has been a lot of sadness this year in 2020, we are thankful that we can have joy and experience the joy of the garden. That in the Bible it says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And so we know that the garden is about to go into its period of rest.
Yet we are excited because we have hope of a new day of joy in the garden. And the reason why I say that is because, as you recall, I planted all of these tulips here, and I'm looking forward to them coming in. I don't know if you see this paw print. Do you see that? That to me looks like a raccoon paw print. And I am thankful that I put those wire mesh fencing here as to discourage any digging up of my tulips here in the garden. Let's take a quick walk around and just see what's going on here. Definitely icy and cold, but we'll get a couple of warm days soon, and I will be able to finish up the cleaning up of the garden. It's a process, and because of the size of the garden, it takes a little while. But let's look at these hydrangea flowers, leaves. I'm going to leave the blossoms on the hydrangea bush here, just for winter interest, to remind me of what was. The thing is that I don't see a lot of new growth. I don't know what's going to happen next year, but at least we have the joy of this year, seeing these hydrangea blossoms and experiencing the flowers. It was such a beautiful thing. And so many have so many flowers this year, so many hydrangeas. I am just very, very, very grateful. And over here in this back garden, one thing, I like how the grass looks. It's very green and lively. And you can see here the vegetable patch that's going to get cleaned out, especially with hosta leaves. We need to pick them up because snails and other pests, slugs, hide in the leaves. So it is important to clean up this area where the hosta leaves were, so that we don't harbor pests and insects. Yeah. So this is what it looks like here, early in the morning in Catherine's garden. We are thankful and we pray and thank God for the peace of this garden. We are grateful. The leaves on the tree there, my neighbor's tree, is pretty much finished. And I just wanted to show you this. Look at the frost on the ground here. Yes, on the mulch. And also on the kale. This is, I believe, the first hard frost for the year. So pretty though. Soon I will have to remove these kale from here. But in the meantime, they look so cute. Let's get it from this angle with the sunrise. Well, this is Catherine's Garden for November 16th, 2020.
For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.